Alright guys, so I just wanted to do a quick little video over here on the channel because I've been getting some comments about this on my stream. We've been kind of going back and forth talking about when the actual Halloween event should be going live over here on NA, because there seems to be a little bit of confusion or like, I don't know, some misunderstandings that seem to be happening. And I believe we do have it pegged for coming out next week, but a lot of people seem to be like, is it coming out on Monday? Because that's when we normally get our events. Are we going to be getting on Friday the 13th? Because that would be really, really fitting. So we're going to kind of just talk a little bit about that today. In this video, I have the original JP events pulled up so we can kind of get a little bit of a time frame as to when these but these events should be coming out. But if you do like daily FGO content, there you go, there's the videos thing. But if you like that, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. As I do upload FGO content every single day, might be uploading a couple of Samurai Remnant things here or there. I kind of do like the game quite a little bit, and so I kind of want to talk about it just a bit, talk about some of those servers that could come out over here on the FGO mobile game. So, you know, stay posted for stuff like that. And if you want to see me play FGO, I do that every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm thinking about picking back up the Nuzlocke series over there. I still like have that account and everything. I've just been gone for quite a little bit over from streaming because I was on vacation, and then I had some personal stuff come up. So, you know, I should be picking that back up here shortly. I'm thinking about doing that actually today when this video goes up this Friday. So make sure you come out for that if you want to, you know, see me potentially lose a lot of my servants. Although your boy is the master of FGO, so I'm not going to be losing any of my guys. But with that being said, let's kind of just talk about when this event should be coming out over here on NA. So first and foremost, let's just acknowledge that the event over here came out on the 29th, right? It's going to be running until the 23rd. So if you're a newer player and you're like, oh, is there a time limit? Is it going to be, you know, am I going to be locked off from getting any of these servants? No, you'll be fine, right? You have like pretty much most of the month to go ahead and get some of these guys and, you know, get your first copy, right? And then the actual main event proper will give you the rest of your copies, your servant coins. If for whatever reason you wanted to like grail your mecha Liz to 120, I'm sorry, I'm laughing. If you're a Liz fan and you want to do that, by all means, you know, pop off, go do that. It's just, I can't imagine anybody doing that. I think it'd be really funny to see like a level 120 Brave Liz, you know, with all their append skills and everything done on my support list, but I can't imagine anybody being enough of a mad lad to do that. But you got time to get that done, and this came out on the 29th here. Now, the original event, you know, started on October 6th over on JP and ran until November 3rd. The actual event proper started on the 20th, so that is 14 days or 2 weeks after this original event drops that we actually get the proper event. Now, the 29th was last Friday, right? Which is a little bit weird, right, for them to go ahead and drop this. I do suspect that's probably because they wanted to drop the main Halloween event on Friday the 13th, because, you know, big spooky day, makes sense to drop your Halloween event on the spooky day itself, right? Because 2 weeks after, that's going to put us on the 13th for October, and that would be when they actually drop the actual event proper. So that'd just be actually a week from right now. Now, the only thing that's weird is that usually over here on NA, we get our updates on Monday. And, you know, if you're playing JP, you usually get your updates on Wednesday, although they were talking about doing that on Fridays, and then they just seem to have reverted back to doing Wednesdays. I really can't tell what's going over there with Lisengo. Who knows what they're doing, but it does mean we should get it on Friday. Now, if they want to be a little cheeky and they want to kind of move things along a little bit faster, they could go ahead and drop it on Monday. That's what I would prefer. I'd like to get some real content over here on NA because, dude, it took me like, I don't know, I think like one stream to get all this done. I think it literally took me like an hour, maybe an hour and a half to like speed through the entire event. Like, it is really not that much if you are a veteran player or you've been playing for a decent amount of time and your box is decently built up, or God forbid you have any of the meta supports, right? Or even just like Waver and Merlin, you're gonna crush everything in here. I think the only fight that some people might consider hard is like what, that one Mecha Liz that's like got a break bar and has like 500k HP or something on that. Like, she's a little bit beefy, you know, 500k HP, hold on now, you know, might put a stop to us or something, but realistically, it's not that much content. I kind of wish they did bring back some of the old challenge quests. That could have been some fun content for us to do, you know. It's why, like, I like them bringing back the old Nerofest boss fights, because some of the really old ones, you can now go back in with your newer box and just absolutely crush a lot of them, and it can just be a little satisfying to beat a lot of these fights that gave you a lot of trouble in the past with your new really strong box. But so we should be getting this on Friday, at least if we're going to be going with the original schedule. But don't be surprised if you wake up on Monday and they do go ahead and drop it a little bit early. Although I can't imagine that's going to be the case because they went out of their way to drop this on Friday, and I think that is because they do want to drop the actual proper event on Friday the 13th, right? So I think that could just answer everybody's questions. That's probably when we're going to be seeing this new event, which I gotta understand people are excited for, right? It does bring some nice things. I mean, the new Liz, this one right here, is actually quite good. She will be a little bit useful. I believe she is in farming setups for an event we're going to be getting next year. Somebody can correct me on that in the comments down below, but I do remember she is like in a specific setup that is really good, so she will be useful to everybody at the very least. Plus we also get Jacques and Zenobia, which your boy is looking forward to getting Zenobia. I really can't decide if I want to hold on my Saint Quartz for the Summer Jean banner that we should be getting in a few weeks here, actually. I don't know how they're going to repurpose the Apocrypha DVD campaign, but however they want to go ahead and recontextualize that event, you know, we should still be getting it with Summer Jean and everything. Or if I want to summon for Zenobia. My luck going for the non-5 stars, though, is really, really bad. Every time I go for, like, the 4-star on a banner, I get absolutely crushed. You know, it just does not go very well for me. So I don't know if I want to go in here, because if I do, like, a couple multis, I know instead of getting, you know, 1 Zenobia, I'm going to get, like, 3 Jacqueses, right? Which, unfortunately, I don't even have Scotty, so I really can't make use of her. So, I don't know. You guys can drop that in the comments. You can be like, you know what? No, Yugioh, go ahead and go for it. We want to see your pain and suffering summoning on this banner. We want to see you try to get Zenobia and then just get 80 different billion copies of Jacques. And then just not get any of the events he used, by the way. You know, that's just a little bit of me venting a little bit, but it's like, even when I go for some of these banners, and I'm like, oh, I just want to get the low rarity stuff. Give me like the 3 or the 4-star, maybe a couple of event CEs, and we'll call it even. They're like, nope, we're going to give you like a couple copies of 2030, and then we're going to give you 3 of the new 5-star. And I'm like, bro, this is not even what I wanted. You guys are being so extra on this banner for me right now. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, though. I'm pretty confident that it's going to be coming out on Friday the 13th. That makes the most amount of sense to me. It lines up with everything we got. It lines up with them oddly releasing this over on a Friday when they usually don't do stuff like that. But you guys can leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, just go ahead and let me know what you're looking forward to the most with this new event. Don't worry, I will drop a video on Jacques, Zenobia, Ryder, Liz, an event guide proper for the event to make sure that you are fully prepared. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel for all that and more. And probably, I'm laughing, but I'm laughing because it's going to be a good, fun time. Potentially a summoning video going for Zenobia. I'm 100% sure I'm definitely going to go ahead and hopefully going to get her. But yeah, with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Your boy's going to go hit the sack. And, you know, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.